All right, excuse my poor English here. Anyway, um, I thought I'd share my gear because some people asked me what gear I'm using for my Nirvana videos. I mean, obviously, this is a 2021 reissue of the Fender Jackstang, a Mexican one. I think it's a great guitar. It's great. For acoustic, I'm just using my Sigma. But I guess you guys are more interested in this kind of stuff. So actually, I'm not using the Boss DS2 too much because it gets, if I turn the distortion up, it gets all fizzy with this amp. I don't know why. It's just, I didn't have that with my Marshall that I had, or my Mesa Boogie years back. Anyway, this is what I'm using. It's all dirty. This is a Sensamp Classic by Tech 21, as it says here. I think it's a reissue. I think it came out in 2022 or something. I got that one. Got very lucky because they got discontinued like 2 years after or something, which is quite a shame in my opinion. But it is how it is. And I'm using these settings. So drive is, distortion, full up, 3 up, 3 down, 2 up. Output, depends on your amp and everything. I got the high. At first, when I had the Marshall amp, I sold that one because it was getting too muddy, and I like this one more. Then I had like the highs like here, but I went like this because I like it more like that because it's a bit brighter, more clear. Yeah. And as I said, Kurt used used the Boss tune. I think not too much on the In Utero tour, but on the Nevermind tour and stuff. You guys know the drill. And my Electroharmonic small clone for chorus parts. So next is the amp. This is a Yamaha THR-10 2 or THR-210, I don't know. Yeah, great amp. It feels like almost like a little sister of a Mesa Boogie I had. Years back, I had like this huge Mesa Boogie amp, which was a tube amp. And this actually I like this more for my purposes. If I was like a gigging musician or anything, I'd, this wouldn't work probably, but at least not for like a huge concert or anything. But I'd go for the Mesa Boogie or a Marshall stack or something. But this works just fine for home purposes. So you see, I'm using the clean channel with gain quite up there because it gets that nice full thick almost distorting sound. Master, I'll usually put that on bedroom volume, like something like there. Bass, this thing can get quite bass heavy, so I put the bass down like here because the speakers don't handle bass that well. It gets all or should I say, a bit fizzy, or makes these weird noises or something. So I put that down and they're just fine. Mids are pushed to max 10 because I think it sounds the best that way. Treble I got like here in the middle, 12 o'clock or something. Yeah. Effects off, except if you want to use them, you know, chorus is fine. Effects are cool on this thing. Output, you know, guitar, audio, I don't use that for audio. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you want a sound demonstration, you know, go to my other videos and you know the drill. I hope it helps. Yeah. Tuning is half step down for the in utero tour. You guys know the drill. You know, I just thought I'd share what I'm using. So because of some people asked me what pedals and stuff, what amp, etc. A few videos back, I used a Marshall GFX 15 Gold, something like that. You know, a cheap 150 amp. Does the job just fine for Nirvana live stuff in general Nirvana, but I like this one more actually for the, at least for my purposes, and the sound is just more clear, just better, and yeah, I think this thing totally rocks actually. Feels like a little Mesa Boogie, to be honest, at least to me. You know, I'm not an expert in amps or anything. Well, thanks for watching.